This is Jeff from Airstream Nerds, and I recently got back from Naples, Florida, where I had Lew Farber from SolarTech Energy Systems install a bunch of stuff, including solar power to my Airstream.
Airstream song, cruising to the campsite singing our song. Airstream song, we are the Airstream Nerds.
I'll put the details of my system below, but I have 4 panels on the roof. Like most do, went in through the refrigerator vent. Here is the combiner box on the roof. Everything is attached and glued. As Lew was doing our solar panel install, he also had to replace pretty much all the other electronic components in here. He replaced the automatic transfer switch. He replaced the electrical panel. He replaced the DC panel. So this whole box is new. He cleaned up all the wiring in here. It was a horrible mess. Not sure if those are his labels on the wires. I would imagine they are. But everything is nicely ran, cleaned up, organized. In here used to be the inverter and the other electronic components. He ripped all that out, cleaned up this rat's nest. Can't see too good, but he definitely cleaned up this rat's nest. If you've ever lifted up your mattress and looked in that access panel, you'll see. So here's my 2 big batteries, Lifeline batteries. My new Magnum Energy inverter. He just took this one compartment, which we're not full-timers, so we don't really use that much of the storage. It's not as a necessity as some of you guys, but everything is nicely labeled, it's nicely run. There's a master disconnect. He's put the Bluetooth charge controller for the batteries tucked into this little area, which is an even space that we were using. He put the Bluetooth transmitter right underneath there. I'm in the process of replacing the plywood here just a couple inches wider. That's why I have these all open. He's replaced the controllers over here, the battery monitor, the inverter monitor, all of that stuff. Have the apps for my phone that shows me exactly how much is going in, how much is going out. He did a very good job. Well worth the money. It wasn't exactly cheap, but it was well worth everything I paid. Thanks to Lew, feel like we're good to go for years. We don't have to worry about power issues. We don't have to worry about burning our batteries. And the good part of it, so there's a couple other things he's put on here. So my existing battery box is empty. This becomes a extra storage compartment outside, so I've put my hoses in there. Didn't want to put a lot of weight. He's put battery terminals on the side here, so I can hook up my pump, my macerator pump at home, my air pump for the tires, or any other 12-volt device that I may need. Just clamp the wires on. In here, he's put a switch that allows me to charge the batteries from the vehicle when I'm driving. Should I, for whatever reason, we have no power in the batteries and we want to charge them while we're driving down the road, it'll charge to the umbilical. Part of that transfer switch made both of my smart plugs still work. So everything he's done has been actually perfect. If I was to do it myself, it would probably, of course, if I was to do it myself and had the knowledge that Lew had, it would probably turn out pretty much just like he did. I'm kind of picky about the way I do things, and I just have a certain way of managing wires and attention to details, and Lew's done all of that. So if anybody has a chance, contact Lew, SolarTech Energy Systems. Half the year he's in Naples, Florida, half the year he's in Oregon. He's a great guy, always willing to answer questions on the Airstream forum. And I'm sure if you had a particular question, you could email him and he'd get to you at some point and probably give you the answer you're looking for. Anyway, this is Jeff from Airstream Nerds. See you guys on the next trip.